Hey guys, welcome back. This is Obom again. We're on episode number 3 this week on the power of the subconscious mind. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the programming of the subconscious mind, or the programming of us. Basically, whatever we put in our minds is basically who we become. So I want to talk specifically really today about the difference between education and the difference between development. And there's a huge difference. See, I myself was a very educated person, but I wasn't developed. And the development in my industry, which is network marketing, we call it personal development. See, the personal development is the development of one's mind. So let me just kind of share a little bit on the educational side of how we're programmed. Let's take school, for example. Fast forward all the way through the basic knowledge of programming, what I call programming for who you are. Your brain is as a computer chip to basically write your thoughts and feelings and emotions, in a sense, to create the computer program you become by age 18 going to college, right? So we'll use the college educational system to show you the mastery, if you may, in programming. So, for example, the first 4 years of college, which is the basic programming of adulthood in a sense, generally call your BA or your bachelor's. So all that means is when someone is actually able to fit into the 1% category of getting the bachelor's degree, right, out of high school, it's now there's this child that can actually separate his or herself away from the parents' need and wants to be self-sufficient. So you're basically getting an education for 4 years to be able to leave the comfort of your parents. Some people are still kind of home, but that basic education is to give them 4 years to be able to function on their own, right? No more mom and dad, even though mom and dad may pay tuition, right? So then there's the two categories, the one where mom and dad pay tuition, the second category where the kid basically does it themselves and go to work. It shows that they're self-sufficient, right? So the other thing is when you leave on from basically having your BA or your master's, which I did also have an MBA, so you go in that master's show now that you can actually function on your own. This is why most people with like a master's can have a manager, supervisor, or a leadership position, because it shows that you can function on your own, you can take direction, you get out of the basics of learning who you are into mastering what you can do in this societal programming of whatever discipline it is that you chose to have a master's in. Then there's the doctorate's level. This just shows that you can have now specialized knowledge or specialized skill. Again, it's continuing on the programming from this side of the venue, not so much of the development of the mind. It's more of the programming into what skill. So let's take doctorates in the field of medicine, which is what I hold as well, right? So the doctors in the field of medicine, that's why when doctors come out, it is called a practice, because you're not the master of what that is. You're practicing that discipline on people until the practice go. I read the book called The Slight Edge, right? Basically, you're showing up now consistently, practicing on others, so you become a good doctor. That's why most people don't want a brand new doctor, because this doctor is new to the practice of medicine, and you don't want young doctors practicing on you, but they have to have the experience somehow. That's why some of them may apprentice or have residency with doctors who have already practiced for so long or have been programmed, in a sense, through that discipline to be a good doctor. And you move on from there to maybe the PhD level, which I also have a PhD in human behavior and psychology in that different field. Now, this is the field where you've passed mastery, you've disciplined, you're self-sufficient. You can now understand and fine-tune and research more so that you're able to actually teach others in that programming field and whatever it is you do. Now, coming on the other side of development, which is what I was. I have these degrees, but my mind for myself wasn't developed in the awareness of creating who I am. So I started learning about books on creation, books on love, family, finance, fitness, creating, and now programming the development of my mind. So what I really want you to get and understand in this video is this. Picture your mind or your brain, right? Your subconscious mind as a library. And whatever you put into that library, the books, the field, the teachings, the understandings, the emotions, the things you filed. So for example, some men or women that might have been hurt in relationships in the past, and you take the knowledge to which you have and hold it to the next person you might be seeing. It's bringing baggage, right? Bringing that programming. And you don't know. The same thing that happened to me from past relationship, bringing those holes and hurts. You impede yourself, therefore, from not going forward to love the person you are trying to connect and grow with unconditionally. When I decided to love unconditionally, I found unconditional love. The Power of Forgiveness, which was in another book. That was the development of my mind. So there's more to share, more to come tomorrow. Just want to stop this video here, share with you. Tag anyone that might be able to use this. Also, message me down below if there's a subject you'd like to see train on this week. Continues tomorrow. Can't wait to share with you guys what's important. But if you'd like to also follow me on YouTube, you can go on YouTube and follow Obom Bowen. There's over 200 videos on there to share and get with others. So with that, guys, take care, take charge. God bless. See you on the next episode tomorrow. And I look forward to having fun with you guys in my Captain America shirt today. Going to change the world. God bless.